So what
Fun
we
abuse.
would do, if you decide that you wanna come on board with us, we would just come up and do your enrollment for you
Yeah,
and all of that kind of thing. We would have, our EBMS administrative team would get a hold of you probably and your clerk and, go over the details on who has access to employee information,
right.
you know, those kind of things.
I'm the clerk. Cheryl's the boss.
Sure, you're the clerk, Cheryl's the boss.
She's the unofficial boss.
Practice.
When you go to the school, you know who the boss is, it's the secretary up front and the maintenance man.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say the janitor's the one,
And they know what's going on.
that's the one you need to talk to.
Right, yeah.
Well, you know, just kinda, we're up against a time crunch, you know, to analyze this, cause we gotta notify Mako by March first,
By March first,
if we're gonna change, so.
okay?
I'm just being honest with you, I think we're gonna be pretty careful about if we do something that we're not doing something that we're gonna lose coverage or, in other words, we're gonna have to analyze it to make sure that we're really doing apples to apples.
We're
Yes.
gonna, we
I
will be meeting.
understand, but yeah, we are, yeah. We're,
So,
Yeah.
for sure.
which we would do anyway, but now it's a little less, there's a sense of urgency because we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, to make a decision, yeah,
Right.
we've got lots of time to get
So-
your members on board and things like
Yeah,
that.
if we make that.
Yeah, if we make it. And I guess my point is that maybe this won't be for this year, but maybe next year, but we don't have a lot of time to analyze this right
Unless we're desperate.
now. Yeah, we'll know what, am I connecting, am I letting you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, I just, I don't wanna get thrown under the bus, you know, that's.
It's nice under there.
yeah.
Well, no, I don't know what you mean by that, I'm not.
Well, you know, we've got a good quote,
Okay,
Yeah, you do.
and we've got good benefits, and I think we're stronger in benefits in some areas.
Okay.
You know, so, yeah, but I understand where you're.
well, when you say thrown under the bus.
Well, I guess maybe that was too harsh.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's,
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
mean, we don't want us to ignore you, or you don't
Yeah,
want us to
no,
go
I
to
don't
Mako
want,
and say,
I don't
hey,
want
look
you
at
to,
this?
we don't, I guess I'm gonna go back, we don't wanna go back and forth, cause we're not gonna go back and forth.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You don't want us,
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
you remember I used the word bid shop?
And we can't.
We
Oh,
just
okay.
can't go back and forth
We're
and
not
say,
gonna-
hey, Mako, look what they'll do, and then
Yeah.
Mako goes, hey, and we go,
Right.
hey, look what Mako will
Well,
do.
Mako's coming in today at 3
No,
o'clock.
we're
Okay.
just wanting to make sure that we don't make a decision where we lose some kind of
Right,
critical
and I
element of
understand, and
coverage.
if you, after you talk to Mako, if they say, well, we don't do this or that, shoot me an email and
Yeah.
we'll get it addressed
I
right
do that.
immediately, for sure.
But I think, honestly, the quote to me is legitimate, because you're not telling us you're gonna save us all kinds of money here. They're pretty competitive.
They're
with
very
rates.
competitive, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm not saying that in a bad way.
right,
I mean, I would really, but if you said it was $500.
look at, healthcare inflation runs from 7 to 12%, has for year after year.
Okay,
So when an actuary looks at that, they think, okay, we've gotta be somewhere in, with the inflation, plus other things, cost of doing business, whatever, to make it work. When I used to work for Must at the school thing, what really got them in trouble, they had some good times. And they were going out and writing checks to their clients for, you know, give them a 0% increase or a 1% increase, when inflation was 6 or 7%. So then remember during the Bush administration, when we had the big wreck, you know, in 9 or 10, well, what happened was, there was a run on the bank, they were doing some things internally, they were having a pre-authorization process for surgeries, and everybody was going to get their new knees and da-da-da-da, and whether it was medically necessary or not in some cases. But then what happened was claims went like this, we had inflation, and all of a sudden, Musk couldn't keep up. The premiums weren't enough, so not only did they have to cover that, they had to go back a year or two,
Really?
what they had already given away, and add that to the thing, and that's where they ended up with an unfunded liability, and, you know, the rest is history, you know. Then they had to go to their members and ask for money.
Get down on their knees.
Right. Yeah. Hey, thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a
Thank
good
you.
one. Hopefully you don't, you know, I suppose you're probably worried about a little flooding in the county too.
We worry about a lot of
No, but we've taken, you know, hopefully that area that backed up before has now got all those buildings out of the way, and so they've been taking some mitigation actions, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm just, if it gets hot too fast, I mean, there was just a,
Yeah, especially if it rains.
Yeah, if we were to get a 4-inch rain event on top of the snowpack we have, there will
We'll be
be
another
flooding.
2011.
Livingston told me yesterday in this last snow, they got 30 inches.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who did?
Livingston,
Livingston. Oh, they're right in the mountains, yeah. Mhm.
30 inches over top of what they already had.
Yeah,
Wow.
Livingston normally Livingston gets less snow. than
Right.
Livingston.
Right.
Well, our
Well, it starts-
range is 118% of normal right now. And
No,
it's-
127.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it's
Yeah.
snowed since I seen it.
Yeah,
Big
So-
Think how deep it is up there at Cook City.
Yeah.
Big Sky is loving it. They're getting a ton of ski weather, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you for,
Thank you very much.
for putting this
Yeah,
effort in.
and thank
Really
you
appreciate it.
for working with us and allowing us, giving us the opportunity, and if you have any questions,
We got your card.
We
Just
got your
holler.
card,
All right.
really appreciate it.
thank you so much.
Thanks a bunch.
Drive safe.
Yeah.
Well, that's short and sweet.
Well, the numbers are gonna be right there with Mako, I think.
Yeah, well, there's the key. There's the key.
Did you want this check right now to the fair board?
Yeah.
The check here that.
No, it should go to the Powder River.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
yeah.
she's got it.
I
It's,
thought this was incorrect, so I
Here,
got it
okay.
verified.
let me write what's on there.
Just spell pen.
No, it's me, it goes to me.
Well, they had it to the fair board and I started filling it out and I'm like, oh, seems odd that they
Thank
need
you
a
for
check
catching
today
that.
for the
Thank
fair board.
Yeah, that one would have really been suspicious.
Yeah, it was.
Wait a minute.
I was like,
Did you
well,
really
I'm
get
just
it
gonna
done?
verify before I just input what's on there.
I don't know an address, but that's.
I'll find it, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Probably on the quote or whatever.
I know what I was gonna ask you, Lynn.
would you guys like to talk to Ray Peppers?
Right this minute. We have time.
Yeah. we
Who's
got
Ray
some-
Peppers?
She's a former legislator with Crow Tribe.
Okay.
Keep in mind, though, should we shut that off then?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah, unplug it.